One of the first things that we ask, though, is what are you passionate about? This is why Edmund has kind of gone down the path that he's gone down, which is real estate investing, and he's done super well with it and continues to do super well with it, is because I asked that question. He's like, okay, now that and he was a client first before being the CEO of Replace Your Employer, is, okay, now I've got access to capital and I left my job and I make good money working with you guys. What else should I do? I was like, what do you like doing? And the reason why we asked that question is, if you don't like it, then you're probably, the chances of being successful are now stacked against you. Entrepreneurship is tough, and I'm not gonna make it sound easy. It's not. The first million is like literally walking through the belly of the beast and the fires of hell. I mean, it sucks, right? Especially when you're that solopreneur. It is not easy, which is why so many people fail. However, if you find something that you're passionate about, it no longer becomes just about money. It can also become about serving. So that, for me, that's what it was with Replace Your Mortgage. Most people aren't going to geek out on finances the way that I geeked out when it came to real estate finance, when it comes to mortgages and HELOCs. But I was like, holy crap, I was foreclosed on, I went bankrupt. Now I've got kids, I'm married, I don't want to make the same mistakes over again. Then I had this mentor that taught me this cool little trick, and I'm like, I'm geeking out on this because, my goal was to eventually get to $5 million and then I retire because I could live off the interest of $5 million. So I'm like, this dude can fast track that. If I can become debt free, then I can invest a lot more. And so it opened up the window, like, holy crap, not only can I do this for myself, but I got all these friends and associates that I could help out. Then it became a business. I'm like, oh, now I can help out so many people do this and start thinking the same way that I think. And that's what became a passion of it. And then, especially in the early years, you had all these people that wanted to debate you. I love debating. I really do, especially when I know that it's math. You can't be proved wrong. So I love debates. So I would entertain debates and even record those and then post those on YouTube. So follow your passion because it won't feel like work. In the early days, I think I've told you before, especially when I was still a senior vice president of a federal bank, I would get off at like 6, then maybe spend 30, 45 minutes with the family, eat dinner, another 30, 45 minutes after dinner. Wife eventually goes to bed. I'm back on the laptop in my office working away on this until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And still get up at 6:30 and do the whole banking thing and then do my side hustle. If that was a chore and a heavy lift and I wasn't passionate about it, you're not going to put in that many hours. But for me, it was easy. It's kind of like, how many people would just sit up and binge Netflix until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning? Why are you doing that? Because it's stimulating. So find something that's stimulating, but make it productive instead of counterproductive. And your chances of success are going to go through the roof.
It's amazing how that question completely veered off, I think, from what I was originally asking.
Welcome to the personality of Michael Lush.